Studio 930 is calling for Batman.
Wait! You mean this Batman?
I'm Batman.
No, I mean the Batman with the cool car.
Oh! The Batman with a credit card.
Never leave the cave without it.
No, the Batman with a hot girlfriend.
This girlfriend? Oh, wait, the other one.
No.
Oh, Wonder Woman.
What?
She with you?
I thought she was with you.
Why stick with one Batman when you can watch them all?
The heat is on.
From the 22nd to the 28th of February, Studio 930 is calling all the Batman, so you won't have to fight over him.
Anything on tonight? Hey, anything on tomorrow night? Hey, anything on Friday night? Sweetie, what's on every night? Let me tell you. Just go online and search Studio 930 or 明珠930. Click on the TVB.com link and you'll see their daily selection of movies at a glance. Just sit back and enjoy.
Hey, Kelly, what's on tonight?
Tonight?
Studio 930 brings you the heroes we don't deserve all week long. Tonight, Batman vs Superman, Dawn of Justice. Tomorrow night, Wonder Woman.
農曆新年睇波，梗係睇埋 TV 高。beIN Sports 有歐聯16強，衛冕嘅拜仁慕尼黑對拉素，上屆亞軍巴黎聖日耳門就對巴塞羅啦。歐霸32強，曼聯將會對皇家蘇斯達，阿仙奴對賓菲加，熱刺就對和夫斯貝加。世界級勁旅陸續上場。埋 TV 高直播、點播、回看任你睇，每季仲有超過1200場足球賽事，立即升級埋 TV 高啦！
The story of one asylum seeker who went from sleeping on the streets of Hong Kong to working in an investment bank. And will our city's iconic shop signs fade out, or can they be saved? Pearl Magazine, Sunday night at 8 on Pearl. These clumsy, adorable pets and crazy, silly humans will make you
Is that fun?
tonight. America's funniest home videos at 8 on Pearl.
冇散紙啊，遲啲俾翻你啦。
我喺銀行同電子錢包登記咗轉數快，可以用手機號碼嚟收錢，跨行即時過數，唔使散紙，食飯夾錢話咁易。
有冇轉數快先？
轉數快，跨行俾錢話咁快，
靚仔整冷氣，阿媽都歡喜。
搞掂啦！經轉數快俾咗錢你啦。
轉數快，買嘢夾錢都用得。
Studio 930 is calling for Batman.
Wait, you mean this Batman?
I'm Batman.
No, I mean the Batman with the cool car.
Oh, the Batman with a credit card.
Never leave the cave without him.
No, the Batman with a hot girlfriend.
This girlfriend? Oh wait, the other one.
No, 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 no.
Oh, Wonder Woman.
What?
She with you? I thought she was with you.
Why stick with one Batman when you can watch them all?
The heat is on.
From the 22nd to the 28th of February, Studio 930 is calling all the Batman, so you won't have to fight over him.
getting slow in my old age, Alfred.
Even you got too old to die young, not for lack of trying.
He has the power to wipe out the entire human race.
The greatest gladiator match in the history of the world. God versus man.
Chanlo Yi Bird's Nest Tonic Pill presents Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, tonight on Pearl's Studio 930. Chanlo Yi Bird's Nest Tonic Pill presents Studio 930 Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice is brought to you by Chanlo Yi Bird's Nest Tonic Pill. Two analysts pick a couple of stocks each that will give your Year of the Ox portfolio some extra mojo as they go head to head. Also, a fond farewell to the sun, sea and property of the Southern District. Luxury living at a discount. Money Matters. Monday night at 8 on Pearl.
Fight the virus.
Stay vigilant.
Take the initiative to take one more step.
If you think you have a higher risk of COVID-19 exposure or experience discomfort, you can collect specimen bottles for free testing from the designated public clinics. Meanwhile, the government will arrange free testing for targeted groups. To minimize the risk of community transmission, we should take the initiative to get tested. Together we must fight the virus. Stay vigilant.
Will Beijing's demand that only patriots can rule Hong Kong sideline the opposition? Lo Kin Hai and Tommy Cheung on Straight Talk, Tuesday night at 8 on Pearl. Studio 930 is calling for Batman.
Wait! You mean this Batman?
I'm Batman.
No, I mean the Batman with the cool car.
Oh! The Batman with a credit card.
Never leave the cave without him.
No, the Batman with a hot girlfriend.
This girlfriend? Oh, wait, the other one.
No, 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 no.
Oh, Wonder Woman.
What?
She with you?
I thought she was with you.
Why stick with one Batman when you can watch them all?
The heat is on.
From the 22nd to the 28th of February, Studio 930 is calling all the Batman, so you won't have to fight over him. If only I'd chosen, I would have known which one next. Take away the guessing to get the full scoop from local experts to give you a better winning chance. Tonight, Racing to Win, after the news roundup on Pearl.
anything on tonight? Hey, anything on tomorrow night? Hey, anything on Friday night? Sweetie, what's on every night? Let me tell you. Just go online and search Studio 930 or 明珠930. Click on the TVB.com link and you'll see their daily selection of movies at a glance. Just sit back and enjoy.
Hey, Kelly, what's on tonight?
Tonight?
Studio 930 brings you the heroes we don't deserve all week long. Tonight, Batman vs Superman, Dawn of Justice. Tomorrow night, Wonder Woman.
想健康就要好似我咁 keep 住運動，
健康，逆境自強
keep 住乾淨 ，keep 住清新 ，keep 住一塵不染，仲要 keep 住食得健康。而家上 Big Shop 買嘢，超過3萬件產品 ，fit 晒我唔同需要，唔使出街咁方便，自然更多時間 keep moving 啦。
疫情反覆，每一位老友記都要緊記抗疫7件事：一、盡量留喺屋企；二、買嘢呢類日常需要，
就等我哋後生嘅幫手啦。
三、注意個人衛生，勤洗手；四、留意最新疫情發展；五、一有唔舒服即刻睇醫生；六、如果要出街，記得戴口罩，要遮晒口鼻同下巴先至啱。仲有多啲關心身邊嘅老友記，抗疫7件事，大家都做到。
A closer look at what lies beneath.
Environment without rocks or reefs for shelter and protection forces animals to develop creative ways of evading predators and catching food.
The mysterious, sometimes perilous underwater world. Wednesday night, Blue World at 8 on Pearl. The story of one asylum seeker who went from sleeping on the streets of Hong Kong to working in an investment bank. And will our city's iconic shop signs fade out, or can they be saved? Pearl Magazine, Sunday night at 8 on Pearl.
The government is providing free COVID-19 vaccination for all residents. Priority groups include those who are highly susceptible to infection or have increased risk. You can book online. Vaccination is being offered at community vaccination centers in 18 districts, hospitals, and designated clinics in phases. Outreach service at care homes is also provided. Protect yourself and others. Get vaccinated. Book at covidvaccine.gov.hk.
Studio 930 is calling for Batman.
Wait! You mean this Batman?
I'm Batman.
No, I mean the Batman with the cool car.
Oh! The Batman with a credit card.
Never leave the cave without it.
No, the Batman with a hot girlfriend.
This girlfriend? Oh wait, the other one.
No.
Oh, Wonder Woman.
What?
She with you?
I thought she was with you.
Why stick with one Batman when you can watch them all?
The heat is on.
From the 22nd to the 28th of February, Studio 930 is calling all the Batman, so you won't have to fight over him.
Tonight, the critical vote, a third COVID vaccine clearing a major hurdle here in the U.S. An FDA advisory panel endorsing Johnson & Johnson's one-shot vaccine, clearing the way for emergency authorization as early as this weekend. How many doses could ship immediately, and how effective is it against the new variants? Plus, President Biden in Texas visiting a FEMA vaccine mega site at an NFL stadium. His new message tonight. New fallout from the U.S. strikes on the Iran-backed militias in Syria, the first military action under President Biden. Why he faces some backlash within his own party. Former President Trump preparing to make his public return at CPAC this weekend. The golden statue of him unveiled there today. And Ted Cruz, his joke on stage about his trip to Cancun as Texans were freezing. The long-awaited report just out, the U.S. officially blaming the Saudi crown prince for the murder of Jamal Khashoggi. Why the U.S. won't punish him for it. Our exclusive Inside Nexium group, the doctor who admits branding 17 other women with their leader's initials, how she's defending herself. And popular real estate site Zillow offering to buy your home based on its Zestimate. Is it worth the quick cash?
This is NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
Good evening and welcome. Breaking tonight, a third COVID vaccine has just passed a critical hurdle. An outside FDA advisory panel giving a unanimous thumbs up to Johnson & Johnson's single-shot vaccine. Tonight, the final decision is in the hands of the FDA, which is widely expected to grant emergency use authorization of the new shots, helping to meet the country's insatiable demand for more vaccines. As we come on the air tonight, the number of Americans who've received at least one shot of the current vaccines tops 47 million, as COVID-related hospitalizations dip below 53,000. We're also covering the fallout from last night's U.S. airstrike in Syria. We'll tell you why the administration is on the defensive. But let's begin with the breaking vaccine news and Tom Costello.
Tonight, J&J says it's ready to ship millions of doses within days after an FDA advisory panel recommended the FDA go ahead with emergency use authorization.
We're dealing with a pandemic right now, this is like a very urgent thing. We're in a race between the virus mutating, new variants coming out that can cause further disease and stopping it.
With full FDA approval, Johnson's vaccine will become the third to go into Americans' arms. While the Moderna and Pfizer vaccines may be somewhat more effective at preventing illness, J&J's version requires just one dose, is already effective against new variants, and is 100% effective at preventing hospitalizations and death. Again today, Dr. Fauci urged Americans not to forego that level of protection in hopes of getting a different vaccine.
Get vaccinated. The vaccine that's available to you, get that vaccine.
At Emergent Biosolutions in Baltimore, they've been working round the clock for months making J&J's critical ingredients.
We purify out the viral vectors, which are the active part of the vaccine. We freeze it down, we ship it out of here, and it's filled into the vials that patients are accustomed to receiving or seeing when they get a vaccine shot.
J&J says 4 million doses could go next week, 20 million by the end of March, the third vaccine in the pandemic arsenal. Today, the White House announced nearly 50% of those 65 and older have already received at least one vaccine dose. Meanwhile, President Biden was today at a FEMA vaccination site outside the stadium where the Houston Texans play.
This can be a great American achievement, being the only country in the world to reach 100 million shots in 100 days. This could unite us as a country to vaccinate America.
Tom joins us now from that lab in Baltimore. Tom, they're also producing the AstraZeneca vaccine there, and that's not approved in the U.S., right?
That's right. It's approved in the UK and the EU. Canada approved it today, and they've been manufacturing it for when the FDA does approve it. Could be several months from now, Lester.
All right, Tom, thanks very much. And for help scheduling an appointment, visit the Plan Your Vaccine tool on our website. President Biden is weighing in with a warning to Iran after ordering last night's U.S. airstrikes in Syria on Iranian-backed militants. Richard Engel starts our coverage.
This was the trigger for President Biden's first known military action, rockets exploding in the city of Erbil earlier this month. A foreign contractor was killed, U.S. personnel injured. The U.S. military blames Iranian-backed militias for this and other rocket attacks in Iraq. So yesterday, President Biden ordered retaliation, an airstrike on a logistics base on the Syrian side of the Iraqi border.
You can't act with impunity. Be careful.
We're confident that that target was being used by the same Shia militia that conducted the strikes.
The Pentagon spokesman today.
2 F-15E Strike Eagles dropped 7 precision-guided munitions, totally destroying 9 facilities and partially destroying 2 facilities, making them functionally destroyed.
Iranian media claims 17 people were killed in the airstrike. The Pentagon says there were casualties, but didn't specify. This strike is the stick to President Biden's carrot, his offer to resume talks with Iran over its nuclear program. Last year, the U.S. nearly went to war with Iran. President Trump assassinated top Iranian General Qasem Soleimani after an American contractor was killed. Iran fired ballistic missiles at U.S. bases in Iraq. This time, President Biden is trying to deter Iran without escalation, a difficult balance to strike. Richard Engel, NBC News, London.
I'm Kristen Welker at the White House with the fallout after President Biden ordered those airstrikes in Syria as retaliation for recent rocket attacks in Iraq aimed at U.S. forces. The top Republican on the U.S. Foreign Affairs Committee writing, responses like these are a necessary deterrent. Many Democrats also supportive.
They attacked us. They hit and killed an American contractor, wounded American soldiers on one of our bases, and we're going to take a proportionate response.
But some lawmakers questioning whether the president has the legal authority to act without congressional consent. Democratic Senator Tim Kaine writing, offensive military action without congressional approval is not constitutional, absent extraordinary circumstances. The White House insists the president has the authority to defend U.S. personnel.
Well, I haven't come to a conclusion whether there's a legal basis, but I will say that the strike limited in the context in which it was, I think is appropriate.
The administration says it informed top congressional leaders before the airstrikes and vows to brief the full Congress early next week, if not sooner. Lester.
All right, Kristen Welker, thanks. Later tonight, the House expected to pass that $1.9 trillion COVID relief bill that so many Americans are counting on. It then goes to the Senate, which is expected to cut out the proposal for a $15 minimum wage. For former President Donald Trump, a return to the political stage this weekend at CPAC, the Conservative Political Action Conference. Hallie Jackson tells us more.
Few signs of a GOP civil war here. Instead, it is Donald Trump's party at CPAC. The proof is in the golden statue. The slate of speakers in Orlando, a who's who of Trump allies, like Texas Senator Ted Cruz. Fresh off that trip to Mexico during a devastating winter storm, thousands of Texans still without clean water even now.
I gotta say, Orlando is awesome. It's not as nice as Cancun.
Cruz tossing red meat to the pro-Trump base at the conservative convention.
Bernie is wearing mittens. And AOC is telling us she was murdered.
Panels at the event perpetuate the false claims of election fraud the former president has tried to push, his presence looming even days before he's set to deliver his own speech Sunday. Now, in a sign of his grip on the party, even Senator Mitch McConnell, who blasted Trump as personally responsible for the Capitol riot last month, said he'd back him if the GOP picks Trump in 2024.
The nominee of the party, absolutely.
Hallie Jackson, NBC News.
That damning intelligence report directly tying Saudi Arabia's ruler to the killing of dissident Jamal Khashoggi was released today. Andrea Mitchell has more on it.
The dynamic young Saudi crown prince who fashioned himself a future global leader, now described by U.S. intelligence as approving the operation to capture or kill Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Khashoggi, last seen alive entering the Saudi consulate in Istanbul, Turkey, where he was killed and dismembered, according to U.S. and UN investigators. The CIA concluding the Crown Prince viewed Khashoggi as a threat to the kingdom and broadly supported using violent measures if necessary to silence him. The U.S. is punishing members of his hit squad, but not the Crown Prince.
Can you explain why he is not being punished in these decisions?
What we've done by the actions that we've taken is really not to rupture the relationship, but to recalibrate it, to be more in line with our interests and our values. This is bigger than any one person.
Candidate Joe Biden had promised tough action for Khashoggi's murder.
President Trump has not punished senior Saudi leaders. Would you?
Yes, we were going to, in fact, make them pay the price and make them, in fact, the pariah that they are.
So does the punishment fit the crime?
There ought to be a personal consequence to the Crown Prince. That's obviously a delicate task.
Still, the Biden policy is a dramatic change from Donald Trump, who rejected the CIA findings and refused to release them. He and his son-in-law, Jared Kushner, lavishing attention on the Crown Prince, repeatedly citing Saudi investments in the U.S.
Tonight, the Saudi government rejected the CIA's conclusion about the Crown Prince as false and unacceptable, even as human rights groups criticized that he remains unpunished. Lester?
Andrea Mitchell tonight at the State Department. Thanks. In just 60 seconds, the long recovery facing Tiger Woods as investigators search for the cause of that horrific car crash. Also, there may be quick money for your home, but what's in the fine print?
I'm getting slow in my old age, Alfred. Even you got too old to die young. Not for lack of trying. He has the power to wipe out the entire human race.
The greatest gladiator match in the history of the world. God versus man.
Chandler Yi Bird's Nest Tonic Pill presents Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice. Tonight on Pearl's Studio 930. Will Beijing's demand that only patriots can rule Hong Kong sideline the opposition? Lokin Hai and Tommy Cheung on Straight Talk. Tuesday night at 8 on Pearl.
Back with an update on Tiger Woods after he was transferred to a new hospital in Los Angeles. Here's Miguel Almaguer.
After his transfer to Cedars-Sinai in Los Angeles, there's been no update on Tiger Woods' condition or his long-term prognosis. The 45-year-old golfing legend last listed in serious but stable condition following a rollover crash that could have cost him his life.
He's in for a long recovery. Whether or not he requires other surgeries will depend on how fast the fractures heal.
With a rod and pin stabilizing his shattered leg, Woods' injury is similar to the high-impact one suffered by pro soccer star Steve Zakuani, who also fractured his tibia and fibula.
My leg was pointing in two directions.
He was sidelined for 15 months, a grueling rehab that never returned him to top form.
To this day, I know that the sensation in the sole of my right foot isn't 100%.
As Woods focuses on his recovery here, investigators are focused on why he crashed.
Authorities say there were no signs of braking as Woods drifted out of his lane and plowed into an embankment. Answers will take time, as will the road to recovery. Miguel Almaguer, NBC News, Los Angeles.
President Biden spent much of his day in Texas hearing firsthand from those hit hard by that devastating winter storm. Morgan Chesky is there.
Tonight, Air Force One wheels down in Texas, where many face a massive cleanup. Others counting their blessings. So this van was home for a week. For how many people?
12 in total.
12. In Fort Worth, we caught up with Mary and Fatima, whose family spent last week huddled inside a church van for warmth after losing power and water.
We don't want any of the kids to freeze. We just want to get this. Going to get out of this alive.
Today in Houston, the president and first lady met state leaders visiting a local food bank, feeding thousands over the last week. President Biden promising even more help.
We will be true partners to help you recover and rebuild from the storms and this pandemic and the economic crisis. We're in for the long haul.
Federal aid, not the only kind.
First truck is on the way.
A special delivery from veterans in Massachusetts.
Tuesday, we shipped 150,000 pounds of food to Texas, and it arrived this morning.
And tonight, President Biden wrapping up remarks here at NRG Stadium. The president stating that the EPA has deployed mobile drinking water labs to help Texas communities in need. Lester.
All right, Morgan Chesky tonight. Thanks. New Jersey is now the 14th state to legalize recreational pot, but it's the first to link it to social justice reforms. Ron Allen with our State of the Struggle report.
For Regina Howard, convicted of a low-level drug charge 4 years ago, New Jersey's new marijuana laws may help her finally put that in the past.
I just feel like ever since then, it's been stuck to me like glue. I can't get the job that I really would like to get. It's hard, you know?
The new marijuana laws expunge thousands of drug convictions and will stop most arrests, with African Americans nearly 4 times more likely to get arrested for possession.
New Jersey's broken and indefensible marijuana laws, which disproportionately hurt communities of color, are no more.
The new laws also set up a multi-million-dollar cannabis industry and direct some 70% of the tax revenue to communities with the highest drug arrest rates.
What's been the impact on communities like this?
Harmful. It's been devastating. Families have been torn apart.
Lawmaker Jamel Holly says the national reckoning about racial inequality helped build support for the new laws.
Any individual or community and family that have been hardest hit on the war on drugs, we want to restore their rights to become productive citizens.
You're going to apply for a license?
I am.
Now, entrepreneurs like Leo Bridgewater want to get into the state's new cannabis industry. Medical marijuana, legal here since 2010, is already big business, and critics say with very little minority inclusion.
I think it's a serious disjustice. So you're going to lock me up for this, turn around, make a buck off of it, and lock me out?
He and many others hoping New Jersey's new marijuana laws correct old injustices from the past. Ron Allen, NBC News, Newark.
Now to a Dateline exclusive inside Nexium, the group prosecutors call cult-like. The doctor who branded other female members defending her actions. Here's Kate Snow.
My intent was never to hurt any of these women.
Danielle Roberts is an osteopathic doctor who joined Nexium in her 30s. She branded women with the initials of their leader, Keith Raniere.
They say that the women were naked and that they were restrained by other
nude women. Is that true? I branded 17 women total. All of the women that I branded were naked. That was part of the process. It wasn't a bad process.
Roberts still believes in NXIVM. She argues the women chose to be branded.
I believe that we're responsible for all of our decisions, no matter what the consequences of those are.
You're a trained doctor. You took an oath. How could you then inflict pain on people?
Well, I think pain and harm are two different things. Nobody was harmed in this. These women wanted this. They asked for this.
India Oxenberg, who was branded and left NXIVM after 7 years, says that's not true.
You're talking about women that are sleep deprived, women that are deprived of food. The option to run away and say no isn't really an option anymore.
While Raniere and other NXIVM leaders were convicted of multiple crimes, Danielle Roberts was never charged, but she's still fighting to keep her medical license, arguing she was not practicing medicine when she did the branding. Kate Snow, NBC News.
And you can see more of that exclusive NXIVM report, Collateral Damage, tonight on Dateline at 9, 8 Central. Up next for us, easy cash for your home. What to look out for in the price you pay.
A lot.
has an easy way to sell your home. Cash offers by companies like Zillow. But is it the best deal? Here's Vicki Nguyen.
You need Zillow. SNL skit hit close to home for many of us. Peeking at Zillow's estimates can be intoxicating, whether you're buying, selling, or just nosy about someone's home value. Zillow now says consider that number an initial cash offer to buy eligible homes in 23 cities across the country. The company says it uses data from public records and multiple listing services, plus artificial intelligence, to come up with its price. The new service comes as home sales are up 23% from a year ago.
It's for people who want a fair price for their homes, and they want a really convenient, hassle-free transaction.
Zillow inspects the home and can adjust its final offer based on repairs. The company says its fees are on average 6%.
Do sellers make less money when they sell through Zillow?
Our data shows that they make almost exactly the same money.
Third-party data shows homes sell for about 1.3% less through internet buyers such as Opendoor and Zillow.
This is a good platform for people that need a quick sale.
Kim Panazzo has been a realtor for 19 years.
To maximize your sale of your home with the best value, you definitely want to hire a real estate agent to come in and evaluate your home so that you have the highest return at the end of the day.
Lester, selling through a website can be convenient and even let you set your closing date. But realtors say if you want maximum profit, talk to multiple agents to compare before you sell. Lester?
All right, Vicki Nguyen, thank you. Up next, honoring those we've lost and inspiring America. Finally, the fabric of so many lives lost too soon. How one girl is honoring their memory. Here's Kevin Tibbles.
With so many lost to COVID, 13-year-old Madeline Fouget stitches some hope back into our lives.
Even though I am very young, I do understand that it is of grave importance that we remember these people who have died from COVID.
For 10 months, Madeline has been using her hands and heart to create a COVID memorial quilt, using materials from those who've lost a loved one. What's the message behind your quilt?
It's a very wonderful experience to be able to hear about who that person was. You can really see that person come alive through the stories and the squares.
Her project continues a legacy. Mom Catherine worked on the AIDS memorial quilt in the 1980s.
To be a part of both memorial quilts for me has been very healing. It makes me not feel powerless.
Madeline's memorial comforts Amber Carter, who submitted fabric in memory of her late 13-year-old daughter.
I'm just glad that my daughter has had a chance to touch people's lives.
One of her 6 panels is on display at the California Science Center.
I really hope that people can come and see the quilt and that they can heal from it.
Kevin Tibbles, NBC News.
Keeping memories alive. That's Nightly News for this Friday. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'm Lester Holt. Please take care of yourself and each other. Good night.
These clumsy, adorable pets and crazy, silly humans will make you
Is that funny?
tonight. America's funniest home videos at 8 on Pearl.
Studio 930 is calling for Batman.
Wait, you mean this Batman?
I'm Batman.
No, I mean the Batman with the cool car.
Oh, the Batman with a credit card.
Never leave the cave without him.
No, the Batman with a hot girlfriend.
This girlfriend? Oh, wait, the other one.
No.
Oh, Wonder Woman.
What?
She with you?
I thought she was with you. Why stick with one Batman when you can watch them all? Heat is on. From the 22nd to the 28th of February, Studio 930 is calling all the Batman, so you won't have to fight over him.
想健康就要好似我咁 keep 住運動
健康，逆境自強。
，keep 住乾淨 ，keep 住清新 ，keep 住一塵不染，仲要 keep 住食得健康。而家上 Big Shop 買嘢，超過3萬件產品，fit 晒我唔同需要，唔使出街咁方便，自然更多時間 keep moving 啦。
Two analysts pick a couple of stocks each that will give your Year of the Ox portfolio some extra mojo as they go head to head. Also, a fond farewell to the sun, sea and property of the Southern District. Luxury living at a discount. Money Matters. Monday night at 8 on Pearl. the story of one asylum seeker who went from sleeping on the streets of Hong Kong to working in an investment bank. And will our city's iconic shop signs fade out, or can they be saved? Pearl Magazine, Sunday night at 8 on Pearl.
Amid the epidemic, thank you to everyone for being self-disciplined.
Thanks for keeping the environment clean.
Thanks for working hard in your position.
Thanks for contributing to fighting the virus. We must take further steps. Keep track of your whereabouts, and if you are sick, don't go to work or school. See the doctor and get tested promptly. Maintain personal hygiene. We will prevail over the epidemic. Fight the virus. Stay vigilant.
Hi! Anything on tonight? Hey! Anything on tomorrow night? Hey! Anything on Friday night? Sweetie, what's on every night? Let me tell you. Just go online and search Studio 930 or 明珠930. Click on the TVB.com link and you'll see their daily selection of movies at a glance. Just sit back and enjoy.
Hey Kelly, what's on tonight?
Tonight?
Studio 930 brings you the heroes we don't deserve all week long. Tonight, Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice. Tomorrow night, Wonder Woman. closer look at what lies beneath.
Environment without rocks or reefs for shelter and protection forces animals to develop creative ways of evading predators and catching food.
The mysterious, sometimes perilous underwater world. Wednesday night, Blue World at 8 on Pearl.
The government provides COVID-19 testing services for the public through different channels. Those without symptoms but feel they have a higher risk of exposure can visit designated public clinics or other distribution points to obtain free test kits. Those having compulsory tests can visit community testing centers for free testing. The centers also provide self-paid services to those who need test reports for personal uses. If feeling ill, see a doctor promptly and don't go elsewhere.
Studio 930 is calling for Batman.
Wait! You mean this Batman?
I'm Batman.
No, I mean the Batman with the cool car.
Oh! The Batman with a credit card.
Never leave the cave without him.
No, the Batman with a hot girlfriend.
This girlfriend? Oh, wait, the other one.
No.
Oh, Wonder Woman.
What?
She with you?
I thought she was with you. Why stick with one Batman when you can watch them all?
Heat is on.
From the 22nd to the 28th of February, Studio 930 is calling all the Batman, so you won't have to fight over him.
me slow in my old age, Alfred.
Even you got too old to die young, not for lack of trying.
He has the power to wipe out the entire human race.
The greatest gladiator match in the history of the world. God versus man.
Chanlo Yi Bird's Nest Tonic Pill presents Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice. Tonight on Pearl's Studio 930. Chanlo Yi Bird's Nest Tonic Pill presents Studio 930 Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice is brought to you by Chanlo Yi Bird's Nest Tonic Pill. Two analysts pick a couple of stocks each that will give your Year of the Ox portfolio some extra mojo as they go head to head. Also, a fond farewell to the sun, sea and property of the Southern District. Luxury living at a discount. Money Matters. Monday night at 8 on Pearl.
農曆新年睇波，梗係睇埋 TV Gold。beIN Sports 有歐聯16強，衛冕嘅拜仁慕尼黑對拉素，上屆亞軍巴黎聖日耳門就對巴塞羅那。歐霸32強，曼聯將會對皇家蘇斯達，阿仙奴對賓菲加，熱刺就對和夫斯貝加。世界級勁旅陸續上場。埋 TV Gold 直播、點播、回看任你睇，每季仲有超過1200場足球賽事，立即升級埋 TV Gold 啦！
Will Beijing's demand that only patriots can rule Hong Kong sideline the opposition? Lokin Hai and Tommy Cheung on Straight Talk, Tuesday night at 8 on Pearl. The story of one asylum seeker who went from sleeping on the streets of Hong Kong to working in an investment bank. And will our city's iconic shop signs fade out, or can they be saved? Pearl Magazine, Sunday night at 8 on Pearl. Until it's acquired, knowledge is an illusion. And if illusions, like unanswered questions, are infinite in this world, then so too must be knowledge. The Open University of Hong Kong Special, Knowledge for All, Sunday morning at 9 on Pearl. Knowledge for All is presented by the Open University of Hong Kong.
Boots check, tool belt check, hard hat check. Bob the Builder, can we build it? Bob the Builder, yes we can. Scoop, Muck and Lofty and 2x2. Leo and Wendy join the crew. Bob and the team have so much fun and they get the job done. Yeah. Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Bob the Builder, yes we can. Join me and the team as we almost have a dog disaster. Careful there, Cooper. Whoa, Cooper, heel.
Dogs are so much fun. I wish I had a dog.
Sit! Stop! Do anything that's not that!
Sorry, Bob. Cooper's training program's got a way to go still.
That's okay, Tilly. Cooper's always pleased to see me.
I'm always pleased to see you, Bob. Should I lick your face too?
No thanks, Muck. I think we'd better get on with today's job.
Cool! What is it?
Well, it's a dog refuge, a place for dogs to live until a family takes them home to be their pet.
They'll sleep in these kennels and use these obstacles over here to learn obedience and keep fit.
Amazing! What do all those words mean?
Obstacles are things that you have to get around or go under or over, like these. Bridges, jumps, tunnels. They help the dogs learn skills like balancing.
And obedience means being well behaved and doing what your trainer says.
OK, team. To help us with today's build, everyone meet Rocky. He's a compact loader.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, hi,
Rocky.
Rocky!
I'd be so fantastic at those obstacles.
Let's not forget, these obstacles are for dogs. You machines will be too big and heavy for them. We'd better get busy, team. Can we build it?
Yes, we
can!
All together, we're working as a team. Busy doing lots of jobs, a happy family. Everybody shout, high five! Everybody clap. The best of friends, helping hands, we're working hard today. We are a team. Everybody shout, high five!
Great job, team.
This obstacle course looks amazing.
Look, this one's for dogs to practice balancing.
Zigzagging through the slalom helps their speed and fitness.
I'll show you how to do these obstacles.
Hold on, Dizzy. If you really want a demo... Cooper! Here, boy.
Oh, he really likes you, Bob. Hey, you can be his trainer.
Good luck with that.
How hard can it be?
I'm off to get our first doggy guest from the City Pound. We'll be back later to try out the obstacle course.
Okay, Tilly. See you later. Good boy, Cooper. Now, jump through that. Okay. Going round's good exercise too. Now, into the tunnel, boy. Through you go. No, Cooper. That's over, not through. Oh, oh. How about the slalom next?
Isn't the slalom that way?
What can he smell over there? Cooper, stop! Come back! Here, boy! We better go after them.
Yes, Trainer Bob. And somebody scum to the rescue!
I still say I'd be awesome at these obstacles.
And I want to try my hand at being a trainer. Not that I actually have hands.
Oh, what does this one do?
Let's find out.
Ah, this is almost as comfy as my bedroom. Neater too.
Go for it, Dizzy.
What's going on over there?
Careful, Dizzy. It's all about balance, remember?
That looks fun.
It's the most fun thing ever!
Yeah, and we're the best team ever.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. The duo that built those super smart kennels is a pretty unbeatable team. Right, Rocky?
Right, Leo.
I feel a competition coming on. Can I be the judge?
Sure. Team Dizzy and Lofty versus Team Leo and Rocky
in the Best in Show obstacle race.
Yay!
Okay, teams. Dizzy and Lofty, you're going round the course. That way. Rocky and Leo, you're racing